Hi guys, how are you? Today I am going to be doing a makeup tutorial. I went out with my friends last night for dinner and drinks and I really liked how my eye makeup came out. So I am going to try and recreate that today. We'll see how it goes. This is kind of a lot of makeup. I don't wear this makeup to the grocery store, just so you know. Let me know what you guys think. First thing I'm going to do is just put up my hair to get it all out of the way. Next, I am going to take 2 pumps of my foundation right on the back of my hand. This is the No. 7 brand Protect and Perfect Foundation in the shade Cool Ivory. I'm using a Real Techniques buffing brush to really work that into the skin. Remember to get all the way up into your hairline and down your neck. I recommend using a primer with this foundation, but I forgot today. Now I'm taking my Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay in the shade Light Neutral, and I'm putting this on my eyelids and underneath my eye because I'm using it as a concealer and an eyelid primer. Since this color is a little bit lighter than my natural skin tone, it creates a nice highlight under the eyes. I'm using a EcoTools Shadow Crease brush to blend that out. This is the Lowlight Highlight Perfecting Palette from Becca. I'm taking the darker shade right underneath my cheekbones on both sides and up onto the temples just to add a little dimension to the face. I'm going back with my buffing brush that I use for my foundation and really working that in. You don't want this to be noticeable. For blush, I am going to be using one of the Instain blushes by the Balm Cosmetics. This one is in the shade Houndstooth. On a Real Techniques blush brush, I'm focusing that on the apples of my cheeks and blending it upwards all the way to the side of my eye. This is Ambient Lighting Powder by Hourglass in the shade Dim Light. I'm using that just to set the concealer that we use as an eyelid primer. This also makes matte shadows so easy to blend out. After brushing my brow hairs upwards, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil in the shade Carmel. I try and draw one single line following the arch underneath my eye and then feather the top in, elongating the tail of my brow just a little bit, focusing most of the color on the outer edge. To start and define my eyes, I'm going to be using a matte taupey color. This one is called Omega by MAC, and I'm using it on a fluffy 217 brush all throughout the crease, blending and blending. Then I actually go through, get a little bit more color, and blend it again. I'm now taking a matte reddish brown color. This one is called A Little Follie from MAC, and I'm using it on a EcoTools pencil brush just to deepen the crease even more. I'm going to take that same 217 fluffy brush and blend it out. Now I'm going to go in with our darker brown shade and connect it from the crease down to the lash line. This just helps to elongate the eye. And I'm going to blend it out with that same fluffy brush. Again with that lighter color on a flat 239 brush from MAC, I'm going to start and define the lower lash line. Blend that as far down as you like, but focus the shadow on the outer half. Again with your darker color on a pencil brush, push that right into the lower lash line, focusing on the outer corner. Then take your flat shader brush and blend it in. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using this Kohl from MAC, and it is in the color Prunella. Just focusing that on the outer third of the eye and blending it in with my finger, using very little pressure at all. I'm also going to go right in the outer corner of the eye on the lower lashes as well. For mascara, I am going to be using the Benefit They're Real mascara in the color Beyond Blue. Don't forget to curl your lashes because I almost forgot to. I'm going to be putting on one thick coat of this, and actually I never realized how long it took me to put on mascara until I filmed myself doing it. It gets kind of crazy. I focus most of the product towards the lash line and sort of wiggle it upwards. Blue mascara on the bottom too. Just to make sure that my brows stay in place all day long, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Today I am going to be lining my lips with a lip pencil from MAC called Soar. I always start at the Cupid's bow because I think that's the most important for defining. Then I just follow my lip line and go all the way around. Today I actually changed my mind. At first I was just going to line my lips, but then I decided to color them all the way in because I think that just helps the lipstick stay on longer. I couldn't actually find the lipstick that I was planning to wear with this, that's why I'm making this crazy face, but I'm going to put on an Urban Decay lip color called Sheer Liar, and I really love this for everyday wear. Because why not, I'm going to take a neon purple mascara. This one is from Calvin Klein and it's in the color Trip. I picked up the wrong one at first, and I'm just going to take this and only put it at the very tips of my lashes to almost create an ombre look.